Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Calamity Let's Play episode. I totally forgot to check my mic before filming, and for some reason it wasn't registering my mic. I have a new one, so I'm still, learning it and everything. I've never had this issue before, but I filmed a whole episode and my mic wasn't working at all, so I guess I'm just gonna have to voice over that. Oh, that's such a bummer, but we've got some spelunkers, and let's go get some aerolite. And then we can probably craft some quick upgrades and fight Skeletron. I've never tried narrating over a whole episode, and it might not go super well. So what I might do is I might just edit in some clips from the previous episode to show you what y'all missed, and that way it can be like a condensed montage version. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll cut back. I'll finish mining some aerolite, and you should all be caught up on what happened on the episode that got merged into this one because I forgot my mic. So here's the start of the footage for the episode that didn't have audio. I started off by crafting the Feller of Evergreens. It's the upgrade to the silver axe, and then I crafted the platinum armor because I heard that it's better than Wolfram, and it definitely was. After that, I went ahead and started fighting the King Slime just to knock it off the boss checklist, and it's just a fun early boss to fight. It was a pretty simple fight since we've got a lot of good gear at this point, so it went pretty quickly. I also fought the Desert Scourge a few times just to try to find that melee weapon. It turned out not to be that good since it's a short sword, but I still wanted to get it. I realized that with the Feller of Evergreens axe, I was able to just tank the boss and absolutely destroy it so fast by just doing true melee hits. It was pretty fun. Then I went to the jungle in search of a jungle rose and some of the other jungle ingredients so we could craft our next weapon that I got recommended. And while I was there, I found the jungle lab, so I went ahead and looted that and got some schematics and whatnot. Then I crafted the awesome Yetevio bloom. It doubles as a flail and a spear, which is a pretty unique item. And while I was at it, I went ahead and crafted the blade of grass, which turns out to be absolutely gigantic. Then I went down to the underworld and farmed a lot of demons until I finally got the oath sword. And once when I got the oath sword, I was very excited to see that it could shoot through the ground, through blocks, and it homes in. Now armed with a few upgrades, I went to the Crimson biome and broke the last orb to start fighting the Brain of Cthulhu. It was a pretty simple fight, so I'll skip to the end part where it starts to split, and that's, I think, the most fun part, where it's dashing and it's got all these illusions of itself. I wanted to go over a few things that I talked about in this episode that didn't have audio. I talked about how lots of people recommended different mods. One was the Terraria ambience mod, and I've tried a lot of them out. I ended up not going with them, at least not yet, because I was getting a little bit more lag and things like that as I added more mods. And I even had the game crash, so I don't know what's going on there, but I did try Terraria Ambience, and it was quite cool. It added bird chirping and all that sort of stuff. I was a little worried about it lagging my game, so I'm not sure if that's the one that was doing it. I know for sure Light and Shadow was causing a little bit of lag. It's like the RTX, I think, for Minecraft sort of shaders for Terraria, and it makes it look really pretty. After we defeated the Brain of Cthulhu without much issue, I was leaving this biome and I saw the cyst, or whatever it's called, sitting on the ground, and I thought, well, let's just give it a try and see if we can defeat the Perforators. So we started up that boss fight, and it was a ton of fun. I love how this boss fight's got so many projectiles, plus the worms, plus the actual hive sort of mind thing flying around at you. Because it's more of a challenging boss fight, I'll let the whole boss fight play out because it was a little bit long since the Oath Sword has a surprisingly low DPS. I think it just has to be balanced. It's so powerful with its homing abilities that they don't give it too much damage, which is good because otherwise it would basically be a hard mode weapon. There were a few other mods that people had recommended in the first episodes of this series, and I wanted to talk a little bit about those. There was armament display and cooler item visuals. Both of those were pretty sweet, except they changed the way melee weapons work. And for the sake of my first melee run, I want to do just like normal Calamity melee, because these have directional melee, and so that can kind of mess with the balance, I think, potentially. But it did look quite cool. The mod that I did stick with was the Catalyst mod, because that adds a new boss, and I'm very excited to see what that is. And I tried the texture pack for Calamity, but I don't know. I like the normal textures more, I think, but I might switch back to the texture pack. The thing that got me was the little items all over my inventory. Like half of them looked different, and it just kind of threw me off. You could tell I'm not the best with change, I guess. I did have a question though about the unofficial Calamity music mod, because I've heard that is a really good mod and I want to try it out, but I want to make sure that it wouldn't cause like copyright issues on YouTube. So if any of you know about the unofficial Calamity music mod and if it will cause issues with YouTube, let me know, because I'm definitely curious about that. And that was the end of the Perforators boss fight. It was a ton of fun to fight it with a little bit of underpowered gear. And right afterwards, we went and crafted the 2 upgraded weapons that we could do with it, the Sausage Maker Spear and the Vein Burster. And then I also realized that I can craft an enchanted boomerang and an enchanted sword. So I went ahead and did those recipes. I think they needed victory shards. And that concluded the episode that got merged into this one. So now I'm going to switch back to the episode with audio and normal commentary. Let's start by crafting a whole bunch of area light bars. And we've got melee right here. Perfect. Some legs and the chest. So it is time to craft a Crabulon summon, and I think we've got a good glowing mushroom biome right down there. Perfect. I wonder if there's a way we could just totally tank the boss and not have to make an arena. Whoa, we fall fast. This is amazing. This actually is working really well. We can just run between these rooms and just keep the damage going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. This is not working well. I'm so stuck. That actually almost worked. I think we could do it. Let's try it again. We just gotta run around this biome. Keep our distance. Uh-oh, he's coming down. Why did I make these tunnels so small? Watch me spend more time on this boss. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? I was like completely stuck. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think I might have grabbed the minecart track. Ooh, we have a goblin army approaching. Perfect. Let's finish this boss here. And then we can go do our goblin army. Come on, land some hits here. You could do this, Rito. It's just a Crabulon you're over-prepared for. With some tunnels that are very difficult to navigate when you're stressed. Why is my character, like, impossible to control right now? I swear. What is going on? Okay, we can at least do some rage. Goblin army has arrived. Excellent. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of there, get out of there. There we go. defeated the boss. This sheer brute force. But it saved me from having to build anything, which I'm very happy about. Rogue damage, a fungal clump. Here we go. Rage mode, reduced the cooldown or the extended it or something. Ooh, very nice. Little claws. And this one, cool rogue weapon. Oh, and the fungal clump summons like the clump that heals things. This is gonna be like the easiest goblin army ever. Oh, I should try our new weapons. See how they're doing. I actually really like this one. If you can get your aim right, it doesn't home in or anything, but it's not like we need homing on all of our weapons. But this one does a lot more damage. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Well, we're already 25% done with the goblin army. Unfortunately, we've got tunnels under our base where they're kind of collecting. Just go clear them out. I don't even care, I'm just running through, throwing these all over the place because they can't really do much damage to us. Yeah, we don't even have to stop running. We just run right through the groups of them. Every time I've used magic storage, I've been able to right click like with these wooden arrows and I can pull and split the stack. But now I'm only able to pull the whole stack out. And sometimes you just want a couple of something. So I don't know what the deal is. I switched it to where I can just left click and it deposits all, and that's perfect. But I really want to figure out how you can pull just like a stack of items and split the stack straight from magic storage, because I've always been able to do that and I don't know why I'm not able to do that anymore. So now I'm going to head down into the underground, just run around for a while until I find a goblin tinkerer. And there we go. We found the bound goblin. It took a little while for me, but there we go. Perfect. Let's grab some stuff right now. Okay, now we can craft specter boots, and we could do lightning boots, and we could do frostbark boots, and let's see if the terra spark boots are part of this recipe now. And then the terra spark craft into angel treads. We can craft a lava charm. Can we craft an obsidian rose? Yeah, we could craft an obsidian rose as well. We just need a bunch of hellstone. Let's craft each of these: clouds in a bottle, blizzard in a bottle, sandstorm in a bottle, all that good stuff. And then they've added aerialite to this recipe, which is probably a pretty good idea because it can be pretty overpowered if you can get it really early on. Check this out. We're so speedy. This is great. So much mobility. So this is actually the next night because I needed to build an arena, but we've got the arena now and we're good to go. Oops. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Just right away throwing the run. Okay, I guess I'll just use these oath sword projectiles. They're pretty good. The only problem is you can't run away and really land the hits that well unless the boss is chasing pretty closely. I think this sword's better. Well, it really depends though if I can land my hits. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. No. No! Why am I failing? I need to really focus. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna lose this. I don't even know how to summon this boss a second time, to be completely honest. So weird. Maybe I'll be able to heal and survive though. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, well I am in the underworld and I'm going to quickly mine up a whole bunch of hellstone because I am done with aerospec armor. Also, I think I'm going to try not using the oath sword because that kind of threw me off as well. Maybe I'll use the biome blade, because I think we'll be able to craft that in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and craft a whole bunch of hellstone. We'll need this for all sorts of stuff. And let's switch to weapons, see what we can craft here. There we go, broken biome sword. And then we've got the flamerang. Also have the fiery greatsword. It's another good one. And now let's switch to armor, and we can grab some molten. Now we can craft our obsidian rose, and we can craft a lava charm. Okay, there we go, obsidian water walking boots. And now we can craft lava waders, and we can craft terra spark boots. Amazing. That is so fast compared to trying to do it in vanilla, where you can't just craft the lava accessories. So I think we need to attune our sword. I think we just attuned it to, whoa, to like the grass biome or the forest biome. Okay, let's try maybe going down into the underworld and see if we can attune it to the underworld. Maybe it'll be a bit stronger. Oh, what's this? Oh my goodness. I like bounce off the ground. That's pretty cool. Man, this sword is interesting. Maybe let's try it in the jungle biome and see what it says. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's like a whip. Whoa, does it like grapple? Man, this is insane. So now let's go ahead and fight the boss, see how this goes. Whoa, my flamerang is insane. This thing is like Paladin's hammer. Wow. Okay, maybe I'll just stick with the flamerang. This is incredibly good, and I love that it's easy to see the projectiles. Wow. Why is the projectile speed so much higher than I remember? This really is more like a paladin hammer. Okay. Now we got this phase. Do a ton of damage. Oh my goodness, that was an incredible phase there. Uh-oh, took a head hit. Okay, time for hands. I think we got this. Uh-oh, I'm taking fall damage. I totally forgot. I lost my arrow spark stuff. I don't have anything that makes me immune to fall damage right now. I need to use like a calcium potion or something. Oh no, I used a rage when I was cursed. Oh, what a waste. Oh my goodness. Terrible, terrible. Still beat the boss though. Perfect. And we got skeleton hand. I like that. We'll use it. Well, I guess we can just quickly run through the dungeon, try to find a Muramasa, maybe craft the Knight's Edge. Oh my goodness, Muramasa on our first chest and a shadow key. Incredible. Oh, I forgot about that. The collapsing stuff in the dungeon. Nice. Man, this weapon is so weird. Like bouncing off walls. This is so fun, but very jarring. Well, actually, I think that's probably enough of the dungeon for now. because we've got the Muramasa. So let's head back to base. Oh, we can't craft the Knight's Edge until we have the purified gel. Okay, that makes sense. I think that's a good place to end this episode. We defeated a ton of bosses like Crabulon, Skeletron, and then I also think I will be including the footage for the other bosses from the previous episode that didn't have audio. So lots of stuff happened. We are pretty far into pre-hard mode now. And next we've got like the Queen Bee and Deer Clops, and then the Slime God and the Wall of Flesh. So lots of good things coming up. Be sure to tune in for the next episode. And if you're enjoying this series, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.